We are back with another episode of the We'll Just Agree
to Disagree
podcast. I am Ryan Lee.
And I'm Beyonce Fox. And are we still celebrating our 1 year of the podcast? That's what we're doing today?
Somewhat we're celebrating that. You know, we said that they could send us in questions and we had to ask whatever they sent us. So we'll get into that. But first, B, let's talk about it. I know we've talked off mic. Grammys happened a few days ago. What are your thoughts on it really quick?
I loved it. I thought the show moved along. Trevor Noah did a great job as host. I loved all the fashion on the red carpet. The performances were excellent. Way to go, starting off the show with Silk Sonic, who's like the hottest group right now, duo. I see you're looking funny at me, but that's okay. I'm gonna let you look funny at me. And I would be remiss if it did not mention the great, the talented, the class act, John Legend. He always comes through.
Yeah, the class act who got dragged on social media for the tribute that he did, right?
Okay, I'm mad at the people who dragged him. Why are you dragging someone who does a tribute to a country that's at war?
Because it's hold on. You know, it's the country that is still letting racism live even during a war. You have seen the videos of them not allowing Black people to flee like they are everybody else. So even in the midst of a war, they're not letting Black people out and letting Black people have the same things that they're letting other people do. We've discussed this on the morning show as a headlines. And I'm not gonna lie, myself, like other Black people, were like, you know, I'm all for pray for Ukraine, peace for Ukraine, but not if Ukraine not treating my people right. So they can miss me with that. And the fact that the Grammys got a Black man at that to do the tribute, you know, unfortunately, John accepted it. So you can miss me with that.
Well, I'm sure that John wrote the song. I don't think someone said, hey, go out and write the song and then you got to do this on the Grammys. No, that's not how it goes.
No, but the thing is, the fact that you agreed to do the tribute to a country that is in war, that is still letting racism live in the midst of a war, I can't respect that.
You know what though, Ryan? I can't respect the fact that we live in a country where there's racism every single day, right
Absolutely.
Up under our noses. So what I'm saying is, I think that it was fitting that there was a tribute to a country at war where there are civilians being killed. There are innocent people laying in the street. So it's a little deeper than the racism piece. I mean, there are people who are losing their lives unnecessarily. And we got to take a look back and look at the bigger picture. Yes, racism is an underlying common denominator in a lot of different countries. And it's really sad that it still exists. But when you get down to it, there are women who are pregnant that are being killed. There are innocent babies laying in the streets.
I'm not disagreeing with none of that, but all I am saying is it's hard for me as a human to care about a country that are doing certain things they were doing in videos to my people. I'm sorry, I'm worried about my people right now. And when I saw them videos, like a lot of us, we all were like, well, hold on, what am I truly over here supporting? Just like you said, you always tell me you got to do the research. When I'm doing the research and it's not adding up, it's hard for me. I pray for those. It's not right that women who are pregnant are being killed. That I completely don't agree with anywhere that it would happen. But I'm not about to say they're going to get my full support. And I'm not up here that I'm not shocked that he got dragged in the way that he did. The moment he started performing and they said he was doing it, I already knew it was coming.
Well, it's unfortunate that people's mindsets are all over the place these days and people are getting dragged for calling attention to a country that's at war where innocent people are being killed. Yes, the racism is horrible. Racism is everywhere we turn around. Like I said, it's right outside these doors right now.
But how come?
It could be inside these doors for all we know. But all I'm saying is he's bringing attention to it. They have the website where people can make donations for people who have lost shelter and are living in these bad quarters.
And all those donations are not going to people that look like me or you.
Okay. We can have a whole
I know, this could be a whole debate.
Because even things that happen here in America, all those donations don't necessarily go to Black people. You know, I'm all about humanity. Yes, I love my Black people. Yes, I'm proud to be a Black woman. But these are innocent lives that are being lost, period. It's about humanity. At the end of the day, yes, we are all the same. I know we're different colors. We have different religious backgrounds. different beliefs. I get it, but it's about humanity.
So then tell me this. So do you agree that a school like Hampton University is going to allow Ukraine people to come over and finish there and for free for this summer and blase, but you got Black kids right next door to the university that can't even get a free education?
I understand. Trust me, I get it. I don't make those rules. I can't control what happens. Am I supportive of that in particular? Absolutely not. I wish that somebody in our own country who wants to get an education could get an education at an HBCU if they so choose. But we have to be careful. And like I do always say, we have to do the research. Some things that we see on social media, they're not necessarily always factual either. Or
well, this video, as we know,
I'm just saying they may be twisted and turned to make it skew a certain way. So we don't know.
And I don't disagree with that. But in the case of this video that I saw with my own eyes, the video that I'm sure you have seen that was on major news platforms, I don't think that video was made up. I think that video was real, and I think it's something that is currently going on over there. But we did not even mean to get into this, but I mean, it is what it is, because unfortunately, let's not act like John and his wife, Christy, had not made a lot of questionable decisions in their career. For me, personally, I was kind of bored by the Grammys this year. I was actually very bored. Trevor Noah, I did not laugh, not one bit. Silk Sonic, I told you I was very disappointed. I love Silk Sonic. I love the vibe that they're bringing. I get the Vegas song. I get they were in Vegas. That song bored me. And like I told you, I need them to do something different. I love the 70s vibe, but it's time to take it to another level, or it's time to do something different. I also think, I'm not going to name no names, but I think there are a lot of winners that won that night that did not deserve it, but because the system is pushing them, they did win. I was bored. I don't know. We needed a slap or something. We needed a Will Smith moment. It was bored. I was bored. I was waiting for somebody to say something. Even the jokes they did to Will, and I thought that was whack. I mean, we need something. You know, it was just a little boring.
Okay.
Well, overall, I thought the show was really good. It was very entertaining, and numbers don't lie. Silk Sonic did a clean sweep, so apparently they are loved by a whole lot of people. And they will continue to make. Huh?
Including myself. I love Silk Sonic. I just think that night wasn't my favorite from them.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. It is what it is.
All right, B, let's get into some of these questions that people have DM'd us, commented us. We've been telling them that they can do this in honor of their 1 year, our 1 year, and we got to answer anything. So the first question that we got.
It's funny that you control the DMs and the questions, but go ahead.
Anyways.
I didn't see near one question, but go ahead.
What's so funny behind the scenes, if Beyonce checks her text messages, Beyonce has all the logins to all the social media sites, from Instagram to Facebook, Twitter, to even our Gmail. So while you keep trying to throw the shade, check your phone, because you have all the website logins.
Never a shade thrower, but go ahead. This is question number one.
We called it. It's about your third time bringing it up. All right.
Question number one.
Question number one. I'm about to answer this really quick. How long are you two going to be doing the podcast for? Well.
How long, Ryan? Let me look at my calendar, darling, because I really don't know.
The way you acted today, I don't know. That's a to be determined answer.
No, we really don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Podcasts, I mean, it can be here today, gone tomorrow. We love doing this podcast. We love to let you guys know a little bit more about our personal lives outside of radio and what we do for a living. So it is what it is. I mean, who knows? Ryan's doing like 55 million things, so he might just break up with me.
I think we both are. Okay, I think we both are. Beyonce's in like 59 states. There's only 50 states in the USA.
Whatever.
But there's a show in like 59 of them. So,
but that was a good question, though. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, really good question. So thank you for that. We don't know. We hope to do it for another year. We'll have to see.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Who comes up with the topics?
Oh, great question again. We both do.
Yeah. Yeah, we both do.
We both do. We sit down and we brainstorm. Ryan took me out to Lou Malnati's, gave me some pizza and some salad, and was like, "Here, think of stuff." So we have these
I took you out. I took you out on somebody else's car.
But low key, yeah. But not in a bad way, like not in an illegal way. You didn't realize that it was somebody else's car. But anyway, yeah, so the pizza was good. And that's how we come up with the topics. We have a little lunch brainstorm and we're like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. And then we choose one of his one week, one of mine one week, one of his, like that. So another great question. Thank you.
And there's some things that like me and Beyonce will talk about and we'll have like a big debate off camera. So then we're like, yo, we're going to talk about this week on the podcast. So then we bring it to you, you give us your opinion, blase, blase. So yeah, that was a great question.
And some of the topics that we get are just real life, everyday situations. Like someone may call the show and say, hey, Beyonce, what do you think about this? Or Beyonce, I'm going through this right now. And then we turn that into a topic. Or it could be something that we're going through in our personal lives, anything. So that's how we come up with topics. It's pretty easy.
This one's an interesting one. What's the wildest thing you've done?
You can start with that.
I don't think I can say mine on the podcast.
It's that. Wait a minute. Come on. What have you done, Ryan? You got to. Remember, we said that we're going to answer anything.
Okay. I don't think I can say it. I think I can get in trouble.
What? Was it illegal? Was it an illegal practice? Oh Lord, you gotta think about if it was illegal or not.
If you consider, is trespassing illegal?
Yeah.
We ain't talking about that one, dude.
What'd you do, Ryan?
If
it's in the past and you weren't arrested for it, you have immunity. So go ahead, talk.
During recent years, I have been on a stadium field during when it was not open.
What were you doing?
That you're asking too many details. They asked what is the wildest thing we've done. Now continue on, your turn.
You can't say what you were doing on the field?
We really weren't doing nothing, but it was just the fact that we were on the field.
I can't think of the wildest thing I've ever done. There have been quite a few things like traveling and such. Remember a couple weeks ago, we talked about the snake around the neck, that just some daredevil type stuff, being on a Harley, doing 90 without a helmet, doing 100 miles an hour on a Harley.
That's just dumb.
Without a helmet?
That's just dumb.
Yeah, that is dumb. Never will do that again. What are some of the wildest things I've ever done? I really have to think about that. I wish I had known that question ahead of time so I would have been prepared. You just throwing these at me, but that's okay. I've done some wild things. Nothing illegal.
Mine's not illegal though.
No, I wouldn't say that's illegal.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Super wild. I mean, for the most part, I'm conservative, but I do take some risks. But yeah, I can't think off the top of the dome right now, something that's wild.
All right, another question we got. Do you believe, now I don't know who was asking this or what was going on with this question. Do you believe in friends with benefits?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Wow.
It's really a thing. Do I have a friend with benefits? Absolutely not. But I do believe that exists. A lot of people are in platonic relationships. And it's like, okay, you're my friend, but I may need you for this. Or I may need you for this. Or I may need you for this. What?
We're talking friends with benefits.
I'm talking friends with benefits too. It exists a lot, Ryan. Yes. You know why? Because some people aren't at that level where they're ready to commit. So we just gonna still be cool and be friends. But when I need this, I'm gonna come.
You need what, B?
Benefits.
Well, what you talking about? The people want to know.
Benefits.
I need benefits at work. I need medical benefits. I need dental benefits. What benefits are you talking about?
Physical benefits, emotional benefits.
Ain't nobody got no friends with emotional benefits. We are talking about physical.
Yes, no, because there are a lot of benefits. They're not all just physical, Ryan. There are several benefits that you can get from a friend. Say, for instance, I'm going through something and I need that person to be able to.
You are capping right now.
A shoulder to lean on.
You are capping right now.
That's an emotional benefit.
You are capping right now. This question had nothing to do with the emotional standpoint. They're asking us, what does it mean? Do you believe in friends with benefits? AKA, can you be friends with somebody, still have sex with them, and be cool?
It does exist. I have never had that.
Do you believe, so you feel like you could do it?
I believe in it. I believe that it can happen. Absolutely.
Would you do it?
No.
Why not?
Because it's too hard. Like women especially are emotional creatures by nature, and you're going to catch feelings for that person eventually. If that person is not on the same level that you are, like emotionally, and want to be tied into a relationship or something, and you just out here friending with benefits, eventually you're going to lose. So no.
You know, to be honest though, I definitely want.
Or no relationship.
To answer that question, I do believe it can exist, right? To say if I believe it or if I would do it, I actually think, like we both were joking, but me and Beyonce truly have busy lives. Like our careers take a real heavy seat in our life. I do think friends with benefits in our situation could work. If you're not available to be in a physical relationship or in an emotional relationship, but you just want to meet physical needs, I do think you could do that with somebody that you may be attracted to, as long as both of you are on the same page. The moment one of you turns the page, that's when it's going to go left. But if you're both on the same page, like, look, we're both busy, we ain't got time for a relationship, but we got time at 9 p.m. for this, then I think it could work.
Not 9 p.m., but yeah. It can work. It can definitely work. So yes, I do believe in friends with benefits. Personally, it does not work for me. Right. Yeah, I would need a relationship or actual marriage. Yep.
All right, so Beyonce, I told you though, and then we're gonna get out of here. I told you that I'm gonna have some questions for you, right?
Oh, and I didn't have any for you? How is that fair?
We ain't got enough time for that. So, question number 1. What is something that you have never spoken on or told anyone that you're about to let us know right now on the podcast?
I can't, there's nothing. I'm very private, you know that?
Yes. So that's why I know there's many things. Same question, new answer.
Yeah.
It could be anything, B. Have you ever stolen anything?
Never.
All right.
Never. Maybe a heart or two, but.
Next question.
That's so corny. But yeah, no, I've never stolen anything. No.
Okay. Wait, did you have a question for me, for real?
No, I don't actually.
Okay, I have another question for you. We were just talking about relationships, so I actually thought about this while we were talking. What is your love language?
Communication. Yeah, I think communication is the nucleus to any relationship.
That's facts. I agree with that.
Yep. You got to have a stern, solid communication base. If you don't, that thing is broken. So, yep, that's my love language, communication.
That's a good one.
Yep.
All right.
I have one. I do have one.
Oh, now you have one.
No, really. What is Ryan Media Lee's ultimate goal in life?
That's tough. That's tough. I think ultimately to fulfill the purpose, and I think I've talked about this maybe on the podcast before. You know, I truly believe we are here to be a vessel, right? And we're supposed to be here to share the gospel, right? And when I first got in this industry, I was loving, you know, the music part of it, the entertainment part of it, the celebrity part of it, you know, the aspect, the glitz and the glam. But within being in the first few years, I realized, you know, what my purpose was, for me at least, right? I can't speak on yours. I can't speak on the next radio jock. But for me, I realized he gave me a purpose of, I'm going to give you a platform, and then this platform will allow you to shed my light in rooms that it won't be shed in. So when I first started to do radio, and I started, you know, I'm with Urban and I'm with Top 40s and I'm with a few other things that we'll speak on soon. I just always thought it was a bigger purpose to where if they come to my page to think they're going to see about Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker, you will, but you also can meet Jesus here. And you also get a scripture here. And for me, at the end of the day, if I fulfill the purpose that I feel like he's placed on my heart, and he says, you know, job well done, that's all I'm longing for.
Great answer. Great answer. Okay.
That's it.
That's all.
So you can pass me the collection tray, the Cash App. We take all donations.
Cash App, at least do Zelle, okay? I don't do Cash App like that. I'll do Zelle. I'll Zelle you a little something.
All right, B. I'm gonna Zelle you $1 for our 1 year anniversary.
$1? Boy, you can keep that. What I'm gonna do with $1?
Anyways, that is it, guys. Thank you for sending in the questions that we got.
Thank you.
For everybody that has been DMing us that Beyonce can go and see. We'll be back next week. To the question that said, how long are we going to be doing this podcast for?
What's that emoji that looks like this?
Shrug. But no, I don't think we're not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, we're not. We're all good. We're good. And we want to thank you again for your support. Thank you for the questions. And we appreciate the comments when you listen to us every week. This is episode, what, 53?
53 or 54?
Ooh, okay. A year was 52, so...
But didn't we do one, and then this would be 54?
Or I don't know. Anyway, this is episode 50-something of the We'll Just Agree to Disagree podcast. I'm Beyonce Fox. Follow me on all social media at BIONCEFOXX.
I am Ryan Media Lee. Oh, no, I am Ryan Lee. You can follow me at Ryan Media Lee, and we'll be back next week.
Love y'all.